Everyone. I want to speak about adding alternative text, an alternative attribute. I've learned, and I just started with using the Gutenberg with to build my WordPress website. I had an image here, right here, where you see my cursor, this image. And I didn't have an alternative text. And it's telling me this is empty. This image has an empty alternative attribute. And as you can see here, I already have it open to save a few moments. The image does not upload. It's not populating. And that's a real deterrent to my future success. I'm happy this happened now. I'm still in the very beginning stages of building my website, but you need to learn all of these things. I happen to feel it will become mandatory in the future, adding alternative texts. Just like with the search engines, having an S after the HTTP to show a secure socket layer, that's going to be mandatory by search engines, and it's already in the works. An alternative text helps visually impaired people browse your website, or blind people, because blind people use screen readers. And what happens if a blind person comes across my website and there's an image there, but when they're gliding around, I mean, you could be legally blind and still see like something, but not perfectly clear. And there's no alternative text here. Well, the screen reader is not going to be able to read it to the visually impaired person. I know there are government websites out there, and many huge business and corporation websites and banks and stuff like that. It's mandatory for them to supply alternative text. And that means people like us, like myself, building websites, like I'm building store-by.shop, if I have an image, it's got to have an alternative text. All of these letters have a alternative text, because somebody could just be browsing and needs assistance. They're not going to be able to browse the best they can, not have the best browsing experience. And also, not all images upload properly. Sometimes that happens. You want an alternative text to populate to show what should have uploaded. And if you're into marketing and your goal is to get your website web pages indexed to the search engines, when those search engines robots crawl your PHP, your code, you better have those alternative texts, because that's coming into play in the future. There's no doubt in my mind. Don't be lazy. If you're here building a website, like I'm moving very slow, but I'm learning a lot as I go. And I want to be the best I can be. I want to be the best WordPress website developer that I can be. I don't want to look back 3 to 5 years from now and go, oh my gosh, all my images they're not uploading when someone's visiting my website. It's because I never added the alternative text. You hear me, guys? This is just one of many dozens of articles that I found. I might as well give them a shout out. It's Penn State University, images, alt text. It's something, just one of many articles I came across. But I really did like this first couple of sentences, which caught my eye. And it's true. Alt text refers to invisible description of images which are read aloud to blind users on a screen reader. Very important, guys. Don't look back and say, I wish I had done that from the start. Now, even this is just a banner I put together and I promote the Get Upside app. There's an alternative text to that. in addition to the affiliate link being linked to this banner. Whereas these here, these are codes that I'm using, and I'll show you right here. See the codes right here? I don't have to worry about that because I'm just copying and pasting codes. But there are some images. I wanted to add a blurb about Halloween right here. But now I'm going to get rid of this block right here, and the image is going to populate right next to the paragraph of content. Because I want to add a little more beef to just, links to products. A little bit here, a little bit there. It adds up. So I hope you found this video interesting, helpful. I hope you continue to learn. Don't be lazy. If you have a passion for this, this should not be something of a chore. You want to do it. And I do want to do it. And, let me take it a little further. This image, I use it, let me see here, from a website called Pixabay. And this particular image is free for commercial use, no attribution required. But I feel this woman who uploaded this image and allows me to use it for free deserves a shout out. So what I chose to do, I put attribute and then her name, and I linked it to this specific URL page. I feel she deserves a shout out. She's giving to the online community, webmasters, web developers, and allowing me to use this beautiful image that I want to add to my website. The least I can do is give her a shout out and link her link to the caption below. Have a good one, folks. I hope you learned a lot. Take care.